Big G and Matty on Big G Country.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Big G and Matty here on Big G Country. Good to have you here today. Matty, what do we got lined up for today?
Wow, what a show. You're going to enjoy this one. A Koo Koo Criminal coming your way. We've got a weird and wacky for you. And a special guest, Aaron Pritchett.
Aaron Pritchett. Yeah, look at this guy. Man, oh man, this guy, he knows how to entertain. Let me tell you, he's a wild man. We always loved having him in our radio studio, and we're going to really like having him here on Big G and Matty today. Going to talk about, what he did during COVID, and he's got some brand new, exciting news also.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're going to catch that new song of his as well. And Kids for Kids, believe it or not, because of the ease up of the pandemic, we've got the Kids for Kids Christmas luncheon coming up for you. December the 9th, we'll tell you more about that. And, of course, Big G and I will also, we'll talk about all the weight we've lost since the last time you saw us. I think you've heard of the Munchkins?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to start a new show called the Munchins. And we've been doing a little munching since the last time.
Yeah, I was on a diet. I was on a diet last week, Matty.
Oh, you're what?
Yeah.
What kind of diet?
Well, it's a diet. You want to know how much I lost?
Yeah.
7 days.
Okay.
Oh,
we're all set to go. Welcome to Big G and Matty on Big G Country.
Hey, and also let's talk about the hockey season's kicked underway. The baseball playoffs are on. Man, this is an exciting time if you're sports nuts like we are. And if you followed us over the years, Matty's a true blue and white Toronto Maple Leaf fan. I've been a Montreal Canadiens fan ever since I was knee-high to a grasshopper, and neither one of us are off to a good start this year, Matty.
Yeah, both of our teams are struggling, to say the least, right now. And this, of course, as you mentioned, is my favorite time of year, not only because of hockey and everything else that's going on.
Oh, yeah.
But hunting season, for sure.
Yeah.
And I was testing my rifles out, my rifle and my shotgun out yesterday, and as you know, I had my eyes done earlier this year with cataract surgery.
Oh, boy.
And sighting in the guns yesterday, all I can say is this. I want my old eyes back.
Listen, your old eyes were no good. You couldn't hit a deer, or he couldn't even hit a moose. He couldn't hit the broadside of a barn door.
Well, I'll tell you.
But anyway, the trees were shaking when he gets into the woods.
Welcome to the show, everybody.
Yeah. Right now, though, let's have a little bit of a fun time. Let's go to our Weird and Wacky on Big G and Matty. All right, here we go. A little Weird and Wacky.
How about this?
Yeah?
An unusual incident at a home in Brazil.
Okay. How unusual was the incident?
Let me tell you.
At the home in Brazil.
A donkey fell through the roof of a house.
Okay.
Incident was captured on camera, of course. And you can check it out on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Family was sitting around the house when suddenly a donkey's legs broke through the roof, followed by the rest of the donkey.
Can I ask you this question? What was a donkey doing on the roof?
Well, it got hung up on a rafter for a few moments.
All right.
But then dropped to the floor uninjured.
Okay.
Now, here's the thing.
Yeah.
The home was located close to a small hill where the donkey was able to walk across the roof.
Oh, okay.
So check it out on YouTube.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. Like normally I'd say the house is safe because, what are the chances of a donkey falling through your roof ever happening again? but then I think rural Brazil, probably a pretty good chance.
Yeah, not only that, Matty.
Yeah.
How about looking at the bright side of this thing?
What's that?
I'm gonna put my marketing skills to work here,
Yeah.
okay? So this wild donkey walks onto the roof, falls down to the floor, and everybody says, "Whoa! Hey, we got a new business. What's that? We can go around the neighborhood, take pictures with donkey rides."
Yeah, free. But don't you hate it, though? Don't you just hate it, Biggie?
Yeah.
When some dumbass drops into your house by surprise.
Well, there you go. That's another Weird and Wacky for you here with Big G and Matty.
Yeah, and love those weird and wacky stories. I really do. And you're going to love this, folks. It's back for the first time since the pandemic. The Kids for Kids Christmas Luncheon, and it's December 9th at Rideau Acres. Tell us more, Biggie.
Well, we had it in 2019, and we had over 200 people come out to our lunch to raise money for kids in the Kingston area, for the Boys and Girls Club, and for the neonatal unit of our local hospitals, and other young people adventure opportunities that we share money with as well to help. And so this year, our good friends at Colonnade over the years have hosted the lunch. And now, this year, because the Colonnade Golf and Country Club, they're closing up for the winter, and we don't blame them.
No.
So we're going to have it this year at the Rideau Acres Banquet Hall. And Denise, she's from Catering by Lemoore, and they've volunteered to come and cater the whole lunch. We have our good friends at Wallace Beef, and the beef farmers of Frontenac County are supplying the beef and turkey. So it's going to be a beef and turkey dinner. Deodato Veggies of Kingston have donated the vegetables, and we raise money for young people in our community. It's still $30, the same price we've had for many years, Matty. And you'll be able to get your tickets at the door, or you can give us a call. And here's the number. I'm going to put it on the screen right now. You can call, or you can text 613-539-7012. We have tables of 8, and you can buy a table of 8 for $240. And your friend Donna Hawley? Mm-hmm. Donna Hawley's she has booked the table of 8 right away because you told her about the luncheon. So thank you.
Been asked by quite a few people about the luncheon. And once again, the date is December 9th. We hope to see you there. The price is right. Only $30. And let me tell you this, we're going to get to see people we haven't seen in a couple of years.
Yeah.
But it worries me a little bit.
Why does it worry you, Matty?
Well, there might be a few people there I owe money to.
There might be more than a few, but that's okay. We'll make it up. Of course, we'll have a silent auction, and we'll have some entertainment there as well. And it's all for a good cause and a good charity in the greater Kingston area. That's, as Matty mentioned, December the 9th. Here's the information on the screen. December the 9th, Rideau Acres Banquet Hall. Tickets are $30, a table of 8, $240, and you can call or text the number on the screen. Thank you so much, and of course, we look forward to seeing you. We're going to be right back with a good friend of ours.
Yes, Aaron Pritchett. You don't want to miss this. Stick around, my friends.
And right after this word from our good friends at Lennox Fence. Big G here for Lennox Fence, Eastern Ontario's fencing specialist. Fall is upon us. To have your fencing needs done before the snow flies, better call Lennox Fence now. We're the professionals for all your fencing needs. Lennox Fence will complete the job guaranteed perfect. So whatever your fencing needs, residential, commercial, agricultural, or industrial, call Lennox Fence for an estimate. 613-354-3449. Highway 41 at Selby. Lennox Fence, owned and operated by the Houston Group. Hey, with us on the program now, Matty, our good buddy Aaron Pritchett with us. And man, I love this guy, Mr. Excitement, I always called him.
How are you, Aaron?
I'm doing excellent, guys. How you doing?
We're doing good.
We're hanging in.
Yeah, we're asking everybody what happened over the 2 years. How did Aaron Pritchett spend the COVID vacation?
Yeah. Well, you know what? I ask myself that a lot. What happened? What just happened? Time has actually gone by extremely fast, but I didn't slow down. I obviously kept music coming out and trying to stay relevant, obviously, with my career, even after 30 years, I suppose, in the industry. Nothing slowed down that way. But then I bought a house and I got a dog, and we're doing the renovations on the house and trying to pick up dog poop. It never stops. And then on top of that, I've been in the studio recording my own stuff, but also recording other people too. I've been co-producing with my son and his fiance. Wow. A bunch of music that's been put out, that's coming out, and it's all different kinds of genres. It's not just country, which is cool. So I've been keeping myself, to be honest with you, other than touring in 2019, and it was my busiest year for touring, I think I'm busier now since COVID hit in March of 2020. it's just not stopping. And I'm, we're all getting older, but at the same time, none of us want to slow down. So
let's go back just a little bit, because you mentioned the fact that you bought a house. Is it a new house, or that'll keep you busy?
No, we bought a house that was built in 1984 in South Nanaimo. The woman that was in it, she unfortunately passed away. She was elderly, and we managed to get the house October of last year, and nothing had been touched in that house. I could say that. I mean, the day it was built is pretty much the exact way it was and stood until we got it. So what we did is instead of going, well, we're just going to hire a bunch of people and they can tear this place down for us, and then they can rebuild it. We thought, well, let's keep the structure of the house, let's keep the bones of the place, and just see if we can gut it. And we did on our own. We demolitioned the whole thing ourselves. We still have yet to take the roof entirely off with the truss system and everything, as well as the decking and siding and all this other stuff. But for the rest, we've gutted the interior, both floors of the interior, and cleaned out the lot. And man, the view is spectacular. It's a east-facing ocean. We look at Vancouver, actually.
Wow.
And so I mean, the hands-on stuff, it's like, well, I had time on my hands. Let's tear down some walls and rip up carpet. And we did it all.
Man, I gotta tell you that I'm the handiest guy in the world when it comes to destruction. Construction, I got to go other places. Matty's a little handier than I am at that, but man, I got to tell you, I couldn't nail a board right, I don't think.
So you mentioned the dog. Is it a new dog, or is it an old reconditioned dog? How does that work?
Yeah, well, we've been looking at the reconditioned dogs, and my girlfriend is stuck on, oh, look at it, it's only got 3 legs, and she wants, a dog to help out. But we got a younger dog. Yeah, she just came from a litter in the States, and she's a German short-haired pointer, which is hard to say 5 times fast. And just a beautiful little dog. And she's everybody's best friend until she's put in her place for taking some, other dog's ball. But that's been, my girlfriend's not Sarah's not the slowest person in the world. That's for sure. She's definitely high energy, and so is this dog. So they match each other really well. And for me, it's a little tough keeping up, but they keep me on my toes.
So what's the dog's name?
We named her Hako. So there's a town in Costa Rica that Sarah and I went to early on in our relationship. It's named Hako, Jaco. So when we were down there, we thought, oh, that's a great name for a dog if we ever get one. Thinking, well, we probably won't get a dog anytime soon. Maybe forgot about it, but no, we didn't. So we named her Hako, and she has an Instagram of her own. It's Hako Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah, it's always fun, especially the reason Instagram is better because it's always short clips, and you always get a good laugh out of whoever's putting that together. So talk a little bit about your new venture. We watched the video, and I got to tell you, Aaron, we really loved Not Enough You. It's really something. So tell us a story about that.
Well, it's a single that I found, a demo that I found through a friend of mine, Cassidy Pedersen, down in Nashville. She's a Canadian girl, but she helps us, all of us artists out. So she pitched this to me. I was like, this is a really great tune. I love it. So Scott Cook, my producer, and I went into the studio, recorded the song, and I was like, this is cool. This is a little step up for me, I think, and I'm really excited about this tune, but it's got to have a good video. So originally, I was going to be the guy that, the premise of the video is that this beautiful woman drives up in this vehicle, and the guy falls in love with the vehicle. They're going on a date. He falls in love with this vehicle, and I was going to be that guy. And my buddy was going to shoot it. He's Michael Weir. He's a videographer from out in Nanaimo. And I said, you're the guy for this, not me, because I can't do what you do. You're hilarious. You're crazy, and you're so much fun. And if anybody's going to play this role, it's you. So he said, he was reluctant, but he said, okay, all right. And he falls in love with this 1971 amazing Ford Bronco, and it's all redone. And it's friends of ours vehicle. And Mike just did an incredible job. And Sarah, my girlfriend, is the beautiful woman in the video. And she just was herself. She just kept, she loves to chat and talk, people about anything. And she did that, and she nailed the part They both did, and it just turned out to be this really super funny video. And I make cameos in my own video, so
Yeah.
I'm a waiter with this crazy mustache, and,
Yeah.
and I end up with the vehicle at the end.
So you had to go and tell the end of the story. I was going to say you got to watch it to see the end of the story.
But you got to see the antics, the way know how animated everything is. It's actually really.
Yeah. We just watched it, as we mentioned, and it's awesome. And you're going to do really, really well with this.
Let's make sure we get everybody to go and hit Aaron's website, go to YouTube and check out Aaron Pritchett and his new video called Not Enough You. Anyhow, so what do you got coming up for this year, Aaron? You got some exciting news? You going to be out in the road? What are you going to do?
Well, we're still recording. There's more recording being done. We're going to have an EP probably for early next year at some point, early to middle next year. We want to make sure that it's done right. Probably more videos. I might direct more videos. We'll see. I don't know. As well as, like I said, recording other artists and continuing on the house. But lots of shows are coming for next year. So I've actually got 2 shows left for this year. One is November 3rd at the Canadian Finals Rodeo in Red Deer, Alberta.
Wow.
And then playing December 18th of all time periods in Oliver, BC at this winery called District Winery, which is a multiple winery, sort of like a strip mall. It's kind of cool. So that's it for this year, but next year is crazy full. I just got another email this morning for a gig in Ontario. So next year, between I'd say May till September or so, it's going to be full. So can't wait.
It's going to be pretty exciting for you just to be out doing gigs again.
Just to clarify, he said Aaron said a strip mall, not a strip bar, Matty. Okay.
Oh.
Just want to clarify that for you there, Aaron. Just Matty doesn't hear too well. So anyway, well, that's great news, and especially the rodeo. Wow, that's a big invitation to get to the Canadian rodeo, right?
Yeah. I've only played it a couple times in my history, and it's always a blast. You get people from all over. Well, I think people from the States are coming up for this as well. But you get to see some of the best rodeo talent Canada has, and it's amazing what they do. I could never do it.
Oh man, that's right. Hey Aaron, it's been really great having you on the show. We look forward to it, Mr. Excitement, man, and we wish you well in 2020, the rest of 2020 and 2021.
Well, thanks for having me, guys. Appreciate it, and I'll be watching the show.
Thanks, Aaron. Good luck with the new tune, and it's going to be a great success for you. Thanks for joining us.
All right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Well, there you go, my friends. What an amazing talent. Aaron Pritchett, thank you very much for joining us today on Big G and Matty.
And make sure you go and see Aaron at all the locations that he just mentioned here on the show. Hey, let's do a Koo Koo Criminal. What do you think?
Well, it wouldn't be a show without a Koo Koo Criminal.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they walk among us, my friends. Give this a listen.
Police in Florida arrested Jonathan Boston, 30 years old, for bank robbery. He's accused of robbing at least 3 banks in the Palm Beach area. In one still photo from a surveillance camera, Boston is seen grabbing a complimentary lollipop from the candy bucket on the way out.
Wow, there you go.
After robbing the TD Bank in West Palm Beach. Well, at least he didn't steal the whole bucket. Police said the money was recovered, and no word on the lollipop. But he did get out of there lickety-split.
Yeah, lickety-split, eh?
It's kind of cute, though, isn't it? How there's still a little kid left in all of us.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I just realized something after hearing that, Manny.
Yeah, what?
My bank, I definitely need to change it. They don't have lollipops.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. The only suckers at my bank are the customers.
Well, there you go. Another Koo Koo Criminal, Matty, here on Big G and Matty.
Yeah, different location this year, or different venue for the Kids for Kids Christmas Luncheon. We mentioned it earlier. December 9th is the date. Keep it in mind. And like every other time, tickets don't last very long.
No, we have a great bunch of people. They come each and every year. This is going to be about the 10th year that we've done this. We raised the money for young people in the Kingston area, for the Boys and Girls Club, for the neonatal unit of our local hospitals. And this year, as Matty just mentioned, it's at Rideau Acres Banquet Hall. That's 1014 Cunningham Road in Kingston. Tickets $30, a table of 8, $240. And once again, here's the number on the screen that you can call or text to reserve your tickets. Tickets will also be on sale at the Rideau Acres office there if you want to drive out and get a ticket there. $30, and they're open from 9 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon. And Denise from Catering by L'Amour, thank you so much, my dear, for putting this all together for us in the banquet hall.
Yeah, roast beef dinner with all the fixings, too. But that's just part of it. Hope you can join us for the Kids for Kids Christmas Luncheon, December the 9th, $30. Hope to see you there, my friend.
Yeah, we're going to have lots of fun. We're going to have some silent auction. We're going to have some entertainment. We're going to raise some money. And as Matty mentioned, we're going to have a lot of fun. That's it for this week, Matty.
Yeah. See you next time on the Big G and Matty Show on Big G Country.
Yeah.
December 9th is the date.
December the 9th. And this year, we're holding it at Rideau Acres Banquet Hall. And I want to thank Denise from, it's called Lockmore.
I'll take it from the top again.
Well, there you go. That's another weird and wacky for you here with Big G and Matty.
Yeah, I love those weird and whacking stories.
Big G and Matty on Big G Country.